Usually my stories are a bit older than one day, but this thing that happened to me was literally yesterday. I'm here, like I can show you. I'm here in Bali right now in some random resort. You can see the pool below, yeah, on the floor downstairs, as you can see. And I moved to this villa yesterday because I needed a new place. Every other week I'm trying a new place. So I went to this one. I had to leave the other one at 10 a.m. and this one was only available from 2 p.m. So I had like a gap in between that I had to fill. And I went to a cafe and I learned a very interesting lesson at that cafe. Because they were very nice to me, they let me keep my suitcase there, like on the side, and I could just work there with my laptop and my bag, that I had my gear in and whatever, my charges, whatever. And they came to me with the menu, like, hey, sir, do you want to order something? And obviously, I'm there to work, so I'm gonna drink some coffee. I took my laptop and a coconut, whatever, and I just started working. Cappuccino, I downed the coffee, started sipping on the coconut, and I started working, like super locked in. And in total, I think I was there at that cafe for about 4 or 5 hours. Like I stayed till 2 p.m. and I came there at 10 a.m. So yeah, it was about 4 hours that I was there. So it's quite a significant time. And I noticed an interesting thing. Obviously, when I came there at 10 a.m., they asked me, hey, what would you order? And I ordered my coffee, coconut, whatever. But the coconut and the coffee were done in about like 20 or 30 minutes. Like I finished it. And then I just continued working. But at like 12:30 p.m., I was already there for 2.5 hours. They didn't ask me if I wanted anything again, like if I wanted to order something new. That was just so stupid. Like they were just walking around, they were super bored, clearly, like I'm in Bali right now. One thing that I see, like a pattern from people that work, they're just doing nothing all the time and they're just waiting for someone to come in. So especially those people behind the counter or whatever, they're just waiting for people to come in so they can help them, right? But these guys, they just saw me working there for 2.5 hours and I wasn't in meetings or anything. Like I wasn't like giving off the vibe that I couldn't be like ordering anything else, like that I was super busy. No, I was just working, I was just writing or whatever. But they just didn't ask me for 2.5 hours, maybe even 3 hours straight, if I wanted anything else. At like 1 p.m., the girl came to me like, hey, do you want to order something else? 3 hours in, and I come from the Netherlands, so people are very greedy there and they want to make as much money as possible. So I'm also used to working there in a cafe or whatever outside. And whenever you finish your coffee or your coconut, well, you can't order a coconut in the Netherlands, but let's say just a water or a Sprite. If you finish it in like 15 or 20 minutes, they will come again like, hey, sir, do you want to order something else? Immediately, like at least within 40 minutes. And I don't say like, hey, I wanted something else, because then I will just raise my hand and ask them. But this is a very easy way to double your revenue, because now I just ordered like 3 things: the coconut, the coffee, and another water when they ask me again. But if they ask me like 1 or 2 times extra within those 3 hours, I would have ordered 1 or 2 extra things, because like you're just sitting there and it's super cheap anyway. They would have doubled the revenue that they from me as one customer. But they just didn't ask me. Like they just didn't ask me if I wanted to spend more money, which is quite fascinating to me. Like you clearly don't notice that this is happening, and it's quite interesting that you're just too lazy or they're not trained well. But I see this in the entrepreneur space as well. A lot of people don't even have a place to purchase their offer, or they don't promote their offer, or their marketing is bad or whatever. You don't want it badly enough. In the Netherlands, they want your money. They really want your money, and they make it clear as well. Maybe even 10 or 20 minutes, they will come again. Hey, sir, do you want to order something else? Those guys just 3 hours, and they didn't even ask me if I wanted anything else. Only after the 3rd hour. So it all starts at like the basic things, like asking people for more money. Same thing with Alex Ramosi. Find the price that people say no to your offer. Like if you're offering something for 2 or 3K, try and double it. And maybe they will still buy the most expensive thing. And maybe everyone will say no, like, no, that's too expensive for me, I won't buy that. Then you also know enough. But if you generate enough traffic via organic or paid traffic, whatever, I don't care. If you don't raise your price often, you also don't know if you can ask them that money in general. Like just try around with it. Just ask them, can I help you? Do you want to order something else? Or in business, for example, hey, this offer is 2K right now, but if you buy the version for 3K, I will also personally help you via WhatsApp every single day. For example, this is a small value add. Just think in a creative way. Just think outside the box. Don't think like, okay, this is my offer and this is how much money I get, whatever. Try around with it. Just double your price at a random moment. Add some random value things. Like maybe if the girl asks me like, hey, this coffee is 40K. So in Bali money, that's about €2, I think. But if I also give you like a tissue to clean your laptop screen, because your laptop screen is always fucking dirty for some reason, it's just a small value add. Then I would say like, oh, you can make it 60K, like make it €1 more expensive. And in Bali, that's like some money, like not crazy money, but that's more expensive. This is just a random example. And maybe most people don't want their laptop screen to be wiped by some random girl behind the bar. But just think outside of the box. Like, hey, what can I add? What's a value add? How can I make my offer more expensive? How can I help my customer in a better way? That's what it all comes down to. How can I help my customer in a better way? I had a slightly bad experience at that cafe because they didn't ask me if I wanted something else. Obviously, you can raise your hand, but that's not your job as the customer. They should come up to you like, hey, you finished your drink, do you want something else? And then you can say, no, I don't want to, or yes, please, something else. But if you're trying to sell something, try to make the most money possible and help the person as good as possible, because that's just what it comes down to in general. I hope this story helped you in some kind of way. You can subscribe to this channel if you want more of those random business lessons packaged in weird stories. I don't have anything to sell you because I just do this channel to practice storytelling, because I'm a YouTube creative and I benefit from improving my storytelling, so I'm already happy if you watch till the end of this video. You can subscribe and like and maybe leave a comment for the algorithm below. I would appreciate that, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.